Happy Saturday. I am just checking in. I went to Weight Watchers this morning and I was up 1.4 pounds, which did not come as a surprise to me. This is my, as Simple Mom 16 calls it, I love this, Shark Week. So this is my Shark Week, and I could tell that I had gone up a little bit, just in how I felt, and so it didn't come as a surprise to me. And something interesting that happened the last time that I kind of ramped up the exercise, that first week I gained. And sometimes that just happens, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's water retention or my body just adjusting. But you know what? A week is really not that long in the whole scheme of things when you make some changes like that. So I'm not worried that weight is going to stick. And I think that my diet needs some work anyway. The last few weeks, I just haven't been as on point, like consistently, as I need to be. So I know that my diet needs just a little bit of work. And another thing that I was kind of made aware of is that as I have been going to my addiction recovery meetings, I always kind of knew that as I would work on one addiction, it would like kind of take on another shape or another form. Like I always noticed whenever I would get like super focused on an eating plan, I would have a hard time like nickel and diming myself. Like I would not go out and spend, hundreds of dollars in one place, but it was like $10 here, $5 there, $20 there. And I always kind of had like $20 as my my like spending limit. But I mean, you do that 4 or 5 times in a month, and I mean it all adds up. So I have been aware of that, and luckily the overspending hasn't been a problem this time, but it has in the past. And what I did notice is that on the days that I was like super focused, my consumption of diet soda and caffeine was like out of control. I'm talking like giant 44 ounces, sometimes filled up twice with diet soda. And I have had a love-hate relationship with diet soda. When I was in graduate school, I drank more Diet Mountain Dew than I would ever even like to admit. And then I just cut soda out for like years. And I don't know, like it's not one of those things that I have always drank regularly. It just kind of, it's all kind of dependent on what I'm doing with my diet and how stressful life is. So I know that it's a crutch for me. So diet soda is something that, yeah, I know that I've just been using it as a crutch, and that's okay. Sometimes we have our crutches, but I'm gonna start weaning myself off of the diet soda. Like today was the second day. Yesterday I totally cut back too. I had 1 can of Diet Dr. Pepper, and I got plenty of sleep. I've been tracking my sleep with my Fitbit, so I know that it's not sleep, but I'm going through a withdrawal. I can feel it. When I start working out a little bit harder, I get really intense headaches, and so I oftentimes turn to the caffeine for headache relief, but then it becomes like just another manifestation of me acting out in my addiction. So I need to get control of that, and I know that diet soda, it depends on who you ask. If you go and talk to, some nutritionists, they will tell you, well, it's a lot better than the alternative, which is regular soda, which is true. You kind of pick your poison, pick your battles. That's kind of my philosophy. For me, and all of the studies that I've read over the years, There are two main reasons that I want personally to not overconsume. See, I didn't say totally cut out, but not overconsume in diet soda. But those types of caffeinated, artificially sweetened sodas, they will leach the calcium out of your bones. And so as you age, you can be at risk for osteoporosis and brittle bones. And that runs in my family. My mom has I probably shouldn't say that on the internet. It runs in my family, on my mom's side. And so I know I'm already at risk for that. And so I don't want, my bones to be affected. That's what got me stopping drinking it. I read some article when I was in graduate school about like what diet soda does to your bones. And then the other reason that I stopped drinking it is when I was in college studying vocal performance, I had to be like super clued into my diet and what I ate and drank because I was having silent acid reflux. And so anytime I drank soda, I just knew it wasn't good for my voice. And then I just didn't drink it for like years and years. I mean, like occasionally if I went out to dinner, I wouldn't even order a diet. I just didn't want the caffeine. And then when I was pregnant, I didn't drink any caffeine. Then when I was nursing, I didn't drink any caffeine. And then it just kind of snuck its way back into my life. I don't know, maybe in the last 8 months or so. And then the last month, I have been like pounding it. I also listened to a podcast about how artificial sweeteners really do bad things to your gut microbiome. So that's a big motivator for me right now. I gotta get healthy on the inside, and so it sucks. I have a headache. I need to go. In fact, I think I'm gonna go take some Tylenol because I can like feel the withdrawal. And I did my workout this morning and I was feeling so good. It was a beautiful day. The sun was shining. I had my headphones and I just like took out for a walk and I felt good enough to jog. And ended up jogging for about 35 minutes of the time that I was gone. So that felt really good. And I did about 3 miles total, walking and jogging. And so I'm feeling a little bit of a headache from that. Plus, I'm cutting back on the caffeine. I'm cutting back on the sugar. I have made my meal plan for the rest of the week, sticking 100% to my Weight Watchers points. And you know what? This is all just part of what has to happen for me to continue to lose weight. I've noticed, in fact, I went back and looked at my weight tracker and my weight loss has kind of started to slow down a little bit. And I know that sometimes after you've lost a little bit, sometimes your body just kind of like hangs out at certain numbers for a while. I mean, I've done this long enough. I know that sometimes I'll kind of get to a point where it's like, okay, I gotta like change it up or, kind of just refocus on the weighing, the measuring, what types of foods am I, grabbing a little handful of this or taking a little sip of that. And I was definitely doing some of that right before I went more hardcore wheat-free, low-fat, or low-carb, high-fat. And then I just have gotten just a little bit sloppy in my food and my food planning. I wouldn't say I've done terrible because I still plan and there's still a lot of good things that I do, but I just know I need to just get a little bit better so that I don't get worse. Especially because I have a vacation coming up. I don't know, leave a comment, tell me what you think. I'm going on vacation to Houston with my husband and my son. My parents are meeting us there. I have an aunt and uncle who live there. Then my brother and his wife and their 2 kids. And we're going to be going to San Antonio. We're going to go to Six Flags. We're going to be, going kind of like on the food tour. And because I don't eat wheat, for me that automatically eliminates like, so many, foods that could really get me into trouble that I would binge on. And Smart Points kind of forces me to cut back on sugar. So that's the main reason that I've stuck with Smart Points. It's a pain in the butt for me to track my fats and get enough fats. But I mean, I'm making it work. But I'm thinking about getting the Points Plus tracker on my phone. I think it's called the Pro Tracker. Because I used to have like the basic version, but I'm thinking about doing Points Plus while I'm on vacation. The reason why is because I know that Points Plus is like just a little bit more, well, you guys know it's just a little bit more relaxed. And so I figure if I'm on vacation, I want to go and enjoy a few of those things that are really unique to Texas and that are really unique to like my family traditions. And I want to enjoy those with still having some parameters and not getting to the like end of the day and having like 2 points, you know, 2 smart points, and then just saying, well, I'll just eat this really fast and then not track it. Here. Or, well, I've already blown it. Or I'm going to walk a lot tomorrow or whatever. I can just like see, I just know that there's going to be so many triggers on that vacation, and I kind of want to like buffer myself as much as possible. So I'm thinking about kind of taking like the relaxed, like taking Weight Watchers relaxed style. I still think it's a great program. I lost plenty of weight doing Points Plus. But I think I want to, I don't know, let me know what you think about me switching to Points Plus just for a week, just while I'm on vacation. I think that might help me stay more on track. I don't know. I'm thinking about it because I don't want to totally get like way off track, but I also, you know, food sometimes is part of the experience, and I'm okay with that in moderation. Am I still recording? Oh, good. So anyway, I better wrap it up because my phone's going to shut down. But anyway, I've got my water. I've got my phone totally shut down. Anyway, I have a chicken roasting in the oven. In fact, let me come over and show you because it looks so good. And what I was saying before my camera shut down was how many amazing Weight Watchers recipes I found on their website. So I've started to fill in my tracker. Oh my gosh, can we just talk about that? Who wants to come to my house for dinner? I mean, look at that. And then I have, it's resting. You're supposed to cover it and rest it for 15 minutes, so that's what I'm doing. Then I have baked potatoes in the oven for Simon and Dan, because I'm having mine on a salad. Anyway, what I was going to say is that I went through and I filled in my tracker for like 3 days at a time, and then some into next week as well, and I have to like really give Weight Watchers props because they have made a lot of changes to their approach with food. I noticed that they were using a lot more real food, whole foods, and I had one of their avocado toast recipes. You're supposed to put it out on corn tortilla, and I looked high and low for my corn tortillas, and I think somebody ate them or chucked them because I couldn't find them. Luckily, I had a loaf of gluten-free bread that I had to buy for a very specific purpose that I'll probably talk about in another video. But anyway, I had one of the slices of the gluten-free bread, put a fourth of a cup of avocado, topped it with tomatoes and green onions, and then I put some of my fat-free cheese on top and I broiled it, and it was so good. Oh my heavens. And that was at like 12:30, and then I made another it was like a crustless peach pie to go with it. It was basically peaches that I canned myself without sugar. Thank you very much. And then it had some like sprinkled almonds and cinnamon, and then you just microwaved it. And it was really good. And then some Greek yogurt on top. And actually, I was too full after my avocado sandwich. And so I ate it when I had my snack at like 4:30. So that lunch, just one slice of bread with the avocado and the veggies and the cheese, fat-free cheese, that stuck with me. So that might be my new go-to lunch. So anyway, what I was going to say is that if you haven't checked out the recipes on the Weight Watchers website in a while, I recommend it. I used a ton of recipes for my tracker this week. And tonight I'm having the ranch chicken salad that's on the website. So as I make the recipes, I'll let you know if they're delicious. Maybe I'll take a picture of them for my like weekly check-in collage. And
Yeah, I'm going to take that roast chicken and I'm going to slice my chicken off and turn it into a chicken salad. It's going to be delicious. So, anyway, I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Thank you so much for all of your loving, supportive comments lately. I know I've been a little bit of a mess. And the support that you guys have given me has really, really meant a lot. And hopefully, tomorrow I'll have a little bit more time to get onto my computer and respond to all of your comments. And I've been watching your videos, and I prefer to always comment on your videos as well. And so I hope to go and leave some love on your channels as well. So I'll see you in my next video. Bye.